We have a running joke in my family. Whenever my boys want to give me a hard time, they talk about what a great runner Jim Howard, my old rival, is and was. So when Ellen informed me that I was going to be inducted into the Sacramento Running Association Hall of Fame, I got a little smirk on my face. I was going to call my boys and tell them, let's see Jim Howard top this. But then I went to the website, and there on the home page was Jim's picture behind the podium from the year before. The Washoe tribe in the old days, they would have rabbit hunt. And the rabbit hunt was a time that everybody came. They set aside the things, problems they might have or whatever else, but the whole tribe came together to do a rabbit hunt. And back in those days, the fur of the rabbit was very thick, and so a good rabbit coat could get you all the way through the winter up in the Tahoe Basin if you chose to do that. And so it was a remarkable time. Well, for me, Western States became the rabbit hunt, the rendezvous, the gathering of the clans. And it was a very special time for me and a very special community. I always, as I think it said in the promo, was that to me, the Western States really did symbolize the spirit of the pioneer. So many of those qualities that we saw in the gold rush among the 49ers that was such a colorful history of Sacramento, the foothills, and the Sierra Nevada. I was able to experience that. We were able to experience that in the Western States 100-mile endurance run. And so we really did have a touch on some of those same qualities. Now, one of the tragedies of our sport is that so often we achieve great things. Running should be, I think it serves best when it's a metaphor for life. But so often we get running right, we get the metaphor right, but we not in life. And so how silly to be able to run up Squaw Valley, the Olympic ski slope, from 6,200 foot to 8,700 feet over the snow, and then get to the top with 95 miles to go, and hill after hill after hill, have the courage to do that, the perseverance to do that, but not the perseverance to keep your marriage and your family together. Or to be able to descend into El Dorado Canyon, where it's over 100 degrees, and it's just baking. And, which reminds me, I'm going to tell you real quick. One time, Jim Howard and I were descending down out of Last Chance before we were heading up to Devil's Thumb, and I'm right behind him, and all of a sudden he jumps in the air over a rattlesnake. And I stop, and so we're separated by this rattlesnake. Now, immediately, I suspect the two of them of being in cahoots. But no, Jim waited for me, and I eventually got around it and went on. But anyway, in those canyons, it bakes. It's over 100 degrees, and it's really hot. Well, we had the endurance to do that. And so when things get hot in life, how silly for us to complain. Or the sacrifice that we willingly made to train, to run, to compete, to finish, and to win the Western States 100-mile endurance run. And yet, not to be mindful of the sacrifice that was made for us. And so there's, like I say, metaphors. Running serves as a great metaphor. My goal now is to achieve in life what I was able to do on the trail. I really want to thank Sacramento Runners Association for this great honor. People in this room, you know who you are, that mean so much to me. And I thank you very much.